Hi all, in this video we will try to understand the impact of 19th November 2021 partial lunar eclipse impact on different ascendants. This partial lunar eclipse is very important because this kind of longest duration lunar eclipse is occurring after 580 years. So compared to any other planetary positions, this particular lunar eclipse, the partial lunar eclipse, is going to take some precedence, some priority. So it has more priority than other planetary positions. So here in this video we try to discuss only the impact of lunar eclipse, not the other planetary positions. Maybe the other planetary positions are good or bad, whatever, but we are trying to focus mainly on the lunar eclipse. So this lunar eclipse predictions on the world events, for that I already made another video, you can go through that, but in this video we only try to discuss the ascendants part. For different ascendants, what's going to happen. So where this particular lunar eclipse impact, so what is the duration of this eclipse, the partial lunar eclipse? It is almost 3 hours 24 minutes. If you round it off, it is almost 3 hours 30 minutes, and 97% of the moon is covered during this particular eclipse. So moon is absent here, right? So the moon's energy is absent, means absence of moon's energy for so much of long duration is not so auspicious basically, right? So because moon is mother, moon is our emotions, our thoughts and everything, right? So you can go through the other video for the world event stuff. Now let's start with Aries ascendant first. So for Aries ascendant, this particular eclipse is occurring in the second house. Second house represents your family, finance, food and speech. So there is a diminishing effect of moon here. So obviously you may find troubles and challenges in these areas. So in the upcoming months, something like for the next 3 to 6 months, you may get a situation where you may eat some bad food, or you may get some problems due to your bad speech, or you may have some quarrels in your family. So be careful, be so astrology is trying to explain what can be the results, right? What can be the predictions. So based on that you can plan your future, right? The next 3 to 6 months, so take care in these matters. And also the finance, mainly the finance. So as your finance is also having some diminishing impact, right? So it's something like if you are earning 1 crore and if your bank balance is 1 crore per a month, and now it is going to be diminished a bit, right? It's going to be diminished, means you may get 1 crore same salary. Let us say your salary is some 1 crore, right? Just for example I'm taking it. So and even so, second house represents your bank balance. So you may not have so much of bank balance from now onwards, for at least for 3 to 6 months. So you may have some troubles and challenges in the area of resources. Basically second house represents your resources. So you need to be, so how can you avoid this? How can you avoid this situation? So be friendly with your family members, with your loved ones, and take their help, right? So when your resources are going down, you need to be very much vigilant, you need to be very cautious and try to take the help of others. Be friendly with others so that you can get help from there, right? In the matters of family issues, in the matters of money, in the matters of food and speech. So as it is very much clearly indicating, there would be some problems because of your speech, right? So try to avoid any kind of bad words that you utter, or try to avoid any kind of words that you utter with so much of anger. So make yourself comfortable and don't involve in any kind of bad speech related issues. Now the 8th house, here the diminishing moon is also watching the 8th house, right? 8th house represents your hurdles, problems and stress. So this diminishing impact may create some challenges in the areas of 8th house. So it is a 7th aspect, basically it is a 7th aspect. So I will try to explain. So I am taking this particular eclipse thing as a diminishing moon's energy only, right? Diminishing moon is nothing but diminishing care. Care is diminished. So there is a probability that the 8th house represents your in-laws. So it is something like from your in-laws you may get less caring during this time, right, for the next 3 to 6 months, or your in-laws may get less caring. It is mutual, right? So this eclipse is occurring on your 2-8 axis. So 2-8 axis is actually impacted, right? So the diminishing of caring may be because of your reduction in the income, right? Or the reduction in your income may be because of the problems that you're facing due to your in-laws, right? Anything can be possible, right? So there is a clear 2-8 axis affliction here for Aries ascendant people. So you need to take care when you are talking with your in-laws. You just be very polite, or you just avoid much talking. If you ignore them, then it is another problem again, right? You just try to be very polite. That is the only thing. And also 8th house represents the free money, the free money that you may get, right? So free money can be like something like ancestral property, or the money that you get from bribery, right? This kind of things. So better avoid any kind of bribery that you, if you are taking any kind of bribe, better avoid it. Otherwise you may get lot of troubles in future because of this, right? So diminishing the care from the mother moon, is shown for you. So I am taking this is a diminishing impact. This is clearly a diminishing impact. So that is the prediction for Aries ascendant people. And what else could be the 8th house related matters? The research that you're doing, or the accidents, right? So you may just say it is a diminishing impact of moon, and this diminishing impact of moon is on my 8th house. So accidents would be reduced for Aries ascendant people, right? So this can be a possible prediction. But here the possible prediction is negative, because it's a mother moon who is diminishing. Moon is your caring, your mind, your thoughts, emotions, right? So there is a problem here, there is a challenge. When your moon is having lot of strength, then you experience some comfortable and very happy mood there, right? But if your moon is going down, this kind of eclipse is happening, that is going to result some negative impact. It is a diminishing impact, right? It is a negative energy, basically. It's not a positive thing. So that's why I'm saying it is something like it is a diminishing impact on 8th house. So the 8th house related matters may have some troubles and challenges, right? It's not a positive thing. It is a thing where you need to concentrate, right? So you need to be very cautious with all the 8th house matters. Your research, your in-laws matters, also the free money that you're getting. Don't expect so much of free money, because it is going to trouble you for sure, right? It is going to add bad karma. Not only that, if it is a bribery related thing, that is going to be a problematic thing for you, right? So that is one thing. Now if you take the other ascendant, so other ascendant, see, if it is a normal eclipse, the problems can be very temporary, or you can ignore the problems, but the duration of the eclipse is long, so it is very significant. So the problems can be significant for Aries ascendant people, the finance and the in-laws problems, right? Also the free money related, because 8th house is related to free money, right? So that is one thing. But if it is your research, if you're doing some research, that may be good, because this kind of moon's energy, 97% of the moon is covered, right? So 3% of the moon falling, that kind of 3% moon ray, right, that ray is falling on your 8th house, which is a house of research, may try to give you some innovative idea, right? That is also possible, right? So for research oriented people, especially the Aries ascendant people who are doing research on something, for them it is going to be good. Even the people that are following the occult sciences, because 8th house represents the hidden area, the hidden energies, the occult sciences, for them also it can be very good, because you may get to know very new things, right? Okay, that is about Aries ascendant. Let's talk about the Taurus ascendant. For Taurus ascendant people, it is a 1/7 axis affliction, it is a 1/7 axis eclipse. So for them, for Taurus ascendant people, it is a self transformation. So after 19th November or on 19th November onwards, right? So some changes are going to be coming in your life for sure, and they are going to transform you very much. So before 19th November, you are a different person, and after 19th November you will be a different person. So you get some events in your house, or you may see some events, some painful events, most probably the painful events that are going to transform you into a different person, into a better person, most probably, right? So because ultimately when you are feeling pain for some duration, right, as you are a human being, right? Everybody, you are a human being, so you try to avoid the pain, right? Once you get some pain, you will work on it. So once you work on it, what happens? You will become a better person. So obviously this is going to give you some painful event in your life that is going to transform you, the Taurus ascendant people. And especially for the Taurus ascendant people, with respect to your mother, you have to take care, or there would be some person coming in your life who is also going to share, who is also going to reduce your mother's love on you, right? It's something like, it can be a very beautiful situation also, something like a Taurus ascendant person is a child. Until now this child is getting mother's love more. Now the father is returning from military, and this father is meeting the child, and now the child is getting more love from father, and the child is getting less chance to spend time with mother because father has come, so the child is spending more time with mother. So mother's love is diminished here. This is one of the beautiful scenarios where the mother's love is diminished, but still the whole thing is very stable and comfortable, right? But this is showing for Taurus ascendant people, there is going to be a reduction of mother's love, right? And also it is on the 7th axis, so diminished thing on the 7th love. So for Taurus ascendant people, there is a probability that they find a new variety of love with their partner, because 7th house represents your partner, right? It's a kind of new love that is going to come out here, or you can find a new way, or you will find your partner entirely new from today onwards. You may find your partner completely new, because the 7th aspect here, right, the aspect is something like on this particular, a new ray is falling on the 7th house, because that is the 3% moon. 97% of the moon is covered in this eclipse, so only 3% of the moon's energy is falling on 7th house. Just imagine, can you ever get this kind of chance where 3% of the moon is aspecting your 7th house? Only 3% of moon is a very rare scenario. So very innovative energy here, right? Very innovative energy is actually falling on your 7th house. So you may find a different love, a different person in your partner. That can be very much possible, right? So that may create a new love, or the relationship is completely new, it's a brand new kind of thing, right? You will find your partner as a different person from 19th November onwards, right? That is one thing. And 7th house is something like business. So if this Taurus ascendant people are doing some business, so they may get some innovative ideas to improve their business, right? It's a very good thing for for the business people who are the Taurus ascendant people. So they may come up with new business ideas, and for business improvement. So the kind of business ideas are completely innovative, even you also don't know now, right? But you will get a chance to meet some people, some new people, and thereby you will come up with new business idea, or you will start a new business that is completely innovative, right? So that is also possible for Taurus ascendant people. So just with respect to your mother, you just take care that, so that there would be no troubles at all, right? So that is one thing. Now let's try to understand the next one, that is Gemini ascendant. So for Gemini ascendant people, the 12th house and the 6th house. So what it is? So Gemini ascendant people have to take care of their life, take care of their health, because the 12th and 6th, this kind of axis affliction is really a bit painful, because 6th house is disease and 12th house is hospitalization. So if you are having some disease, or if you are suffering from disease, this is the time that you need to take care of. And how can you take care of with this kind of health issues? One thing is with your daily routine. So you will get a new daily routine from 19th November onwards, a new daily routine that is going to give you some relaxation. If you are not following any new daily routine, then it is the existing problem may get worsen. But just follow a new daily routine, employ your energies, right, to find out the new daily routine, the new gym activity, or whatever, the new solution to your health problems. Just think innovatively, then that's it. You may even find an innovative energy where you can try to find out the solution for your health problem, right? And also this moon scaring is diminished in your 12th house. So there is some problems in your finances, in your expenditure, right? So you may find a bit uncomfortable about your future, thinking about the finances, thinking about the expenditure. It's something like, where can I bring this much of expenditure from? So this kind of thinking you may have. So get help from your loved ones. So don't quarrel with your loved ones. This is the time that you are going to get help from them. Try to get help from them, right? It can be in-laws, it can be your partner, right? Because see, the Gemini ascendant people, Venus is here, Venus is on the 7th house, right? So it is showing that your relationships are watching you. So why don't you get help from them, right? So that is one thing that you need to concentrate on. And also you will become very much spiritual during this time. The spirituality is at peaks from 19th November 2021 onwards. For Gemini ascendant people, the spirituality is exceptional. You will go to next level in your spiritual journey, right? So better concentrate on those energies also. Why don't you take this energy as positive and go ahead, move on, and try to be very spiritual and try to learn some new spiritual techniques. And of course you will if you are already following some astrology and astrological stuff so far, then you will be going to a next level in the upcoming 3 to 6 months, very obviously. And the kind of upcoming uplifting is exceptional, I can say. So previously you were not very good in the predictions, but maybe after this you're going to be very good, because your occult energies are just like, they have some new energy, right? So such things we can predict for Gemini ascendant people. They have to take care of their health. So now let's try to move on to the Cancer ascendant people. Now for Cancer ascendant people, the gains are going to be diminished. So they have to take care they have to take care of their friends. They should avoid arguments with their friends. If they continue arguments with their friends, they may lose their friends. And also they may find they may find a different person in their love affairs. They may find a different technique. If they are doing a bachelor degree, they may find a new technique during this time to attack the problems in their bachelor degree. Or if they are sports people, right, if they are in sports, they also find a different technique, right, to avoid, to overcome the problems that they are facing in their sports, in their whatever sports that they are playing, right. So they will become more creative during this time. The Cancer ascendant people, they become very creative. They will come to know about the people more, right. So the creativeness is going to be very much exceptional during this time. So just follow your energies and try to concentrate on the creative ideas that you are going to get. With this kind of creative ideas, you may earn lakhs and lakhs of money in future. So just concentrate upon the creative ideas that you are getting during this time, right. So that is one thing. And take care of your friends. Don't argue with them. Better be very, very normal with them. And if there is any argumentative environment, just avoid it, right. Be very slow and normal, and show some love on them, right. Whatever may be their nature, but try to show some love. Try to shower some love on them, on your friends, so that, right, your friends will not leave you. Otherwise there would be some problems, and even because of the friends and loved ones leaving you, you may have some trouble in your gains, right. So showering love on them is beneficial for you after all, right. So try to work on that. Now the other ascendant, Leo ascendant. So for Leo ascendant people, obviously this is happening, this kind of eclipse is happening in the 410 axis. So just check your work environment, how you're doing there, the Leo ascendant people. You need to take care of your professional environment here, right. And also in the 4th house, that is the house in which you're living in, you will find a new things altogether, right. The problems are something new, right. So take care of that. Take care of those problems. The problems can be because of someone who are not living in your house also, right. There is a possibility. So check your house. It's a kind of turbulent environment in your profession or in your house. So balancing these two is really challenging for you now, for at least for the next 3 months. So just balance the energies, right, the house and profession. So better try to avoid arguments with the house members. Try to avoid arguments in your work front, in your work environment. Just try to balance. The only remedy for you is just be very normal and try to make others comfortable and be very friendly with everybody, and understand what others are thinking, right. Just don't depend upon your thinking, but try to understand what others are thinking and what others really want, and try to work on those matters. If they want something good, then that is okay. If they want something bad, then that is, you have to apply some techniques, or right. So to just make them straight, make them good. So you may need to repair them, right. So try to balance this 410 energies, the domestic and also this particular work environment. This is the lunar eclipse stuff. Lunar eclipse is giving only this for you, right. Fine. So let's try to focus on Virgo ascendant people. For Virgo ascendant, it is 3-9 axis that is going to be showing some kind of whatever affliction or some kind of innovative thing, whatever. So here in this particular lunar eclipse, the main thing that is going to be afflicted is your morality, your philosophy. So take care of that. So once your morality and philosophy is having some trouble, then you may become a different person. You may become a different person. And as it is an eclipse season, so most probably you may become a bad person after 19th November. So take care of that. So what is actually making you to become a bad person, work on that, but don't become a bad person. There's a probability that you will become a bad person after 19th November, but don't do it, right? Because obviously your philosophy, your morality is going to be a kind of it may have some fluctuations there, right? You may have some thinking like, I did so many good things so far in my life, I sacrificed a lot, I did this much, that much, but still, why I am facing this kind of problems. Now it's time for me to teach lesson for others, it's time for me to become bad. This kind of thoughts, this kind of philosophy. So your ground is going to be changed, your philosophy, your morality is going to be changed, but don't change it. If you change it, you will face even more problems in your life. So don't do it, right? So check your morality and philosophy, the base values that you're following, the values that you're following till now. They are going to change you a lot. They are going to make you think a lot, and you may become a different person, and that different person is not good for you also, is not good for others also, right? So check on that. And now the third axis, the communication. That is where, see, you're finding a different way of communication. Your communication is also going to be changed. See, this kind of change, you better put it in marketing, in brokerage, right? In traveling, you may find means if you try to travel in a different way, you just push these energies in those. Let us say you have so far you traveled only by bus and train. Now try to travel by air, you go by flight. Just push your energies in those matters, in the traveling matters. In focus and concentration, your focus and concentration is going to be completely brand new after 19th November, at least for 3 to 6 months. So better concentrate on those matters. So what you can do with that new focus and new communication, new way of concentration, right? With those matters, what you can do, think on that. Don't change your philosophy and morality. Just ignore that. Just don't touch your philosophy and morality. Just be with that. Whatever religious values you're following, be with those religious values only, right? And you may find a different person in your life who is following completely different moral values, different philosophical values, different religious values, and that person will try to change you a lot, and that is not going to be good for you. Don't involve with those guys. Better avoid. They may try to attract you. They are magnetic, maybe, right? So you may get attracted to them, but don't do it, because it is not good for you in the long run. Don't do it. Don't change your religious values, your morality, your philosophy, but work on your concentration, your focus, your marketing, your brokerage, or the traveling. Just start a new traveling business. Why not? Just use this energy in those matters, right? So that's about Virgo ascendant people. Now let's try to concentrate on Libra ascendant. For Libra ascendant, it is a 2-8 axis. So 8th axis. So obviously there's a problem in in-law, problem from in-laws, severe problems, right? So just avoid. Just try to avoid the arguments with them. Just make yourself comfortable. Be normal, right? Just try to come up with new ideas. If you have some problems with your in-laws, try to solve the problems with so much of patience, you can say. And the free money, if you try to earn some free money, that is going to be a very difficult time for you. Even if you earn some free money, that is going to impact you in the long run, right? Even if you take any kind of bribery or whatever, that is going to impact you a lot during this time. It's going to basically punish you a lot. It can be the punishment can be very severe also, because of the simple bribe that you're taking, right? And the research, if you're doing some research, that is going to be a very difficult time for you. You may do a lot of research, but you may not get the results. You may not get the good results, So finally you may feel very impatient, you may feel very uncomfortable, lot of stress and troubles. Stress and troubles are the correct word that you have to use here, because your stress and troubles are going to be impacted a lot. You may have a lot of challenges, right? But utilize this energy in understanding the occult sciences, the astrology or whatever the occult sciences that you are following, right? And even if you are falling into some affairs during this time, that affair is going to create some problems for you, especially the sexual affair that you may have, right? So be careful with that, and you may find a new way to earn your income during this time. Concentrate on that. You may find a completely new way that you never got that, but don't do which is illegal. Okay, you try to know it is legal or not, so then only you follow it, right? So a new way or new job also you can find. Try to concentrate on that. A very good increment in the job, right? So second house matters, and you may find a completely new relationship with your family members. That relationship is very new, brand new relationship, right? It's a very so concentrate on this. So you may feel like trying different dishes, you may want to taste different foods during this time. So concentrate on that, right? You may find a new income. You may find something like, you may try to learn a new language during this time, or you may find a job in banking. So far you may not be in banking, now you may get a job in banking industry, right? So if you're a Libra ascendant, concentrate on banking jobs. If you're jobless so far, why don't you concentrate on banking jobs? It's a very good time for you. So innovative energy, right, in the second house. So that is for Libra ascendant people. And now let's try to concentrate on Scorpio ascendant people. Scorpio ascendant people, there's a self transformation obviously, and partner related issues. So your spouse, the problems with your spouse are going to be increased. So better avoid any arguments with your spouse. It's directly your spouse, no one else. It's not in-laws and nothing else, only your spouse. With your spouse you may have problems. With your business you may have problems. With your business you may have a lot of difficulties, troubles, challenges. But the self transformation is very nice here, right? Innovative. You may find you very innovative. You may find yourself very innovative, and there's a problem with your mother also related to your marriage, right? So maybe your mother may spoil your marriage. That is also possible. Mother may completely spoil your marriage, or your mother would become the main reason why you're having problems with your spouse, or your mother may be the main reason why you're losing in your business, or your mother may have problems with your business, with your spouse, more problems, right? So there is a motherly related stuff. So that is one thing here. And now, but you may find yourself very innovative. You may find, so use that innovative energy. If let us say you have some problems because of your mother with your business or with your spouse, right? Then use your innovative energy. Here there is an innovative energy working for you. Utilize that energy and try to solve the problems between your mother and spouse, or between your mother and the business. Or if your mother may have some partnership in your business and now she is not comfortable with that, she wants that partnership back, or whatever the problems, right? Try to solve those problems in an innovative way, right? The innovative energy, you may come up, you just talk to your friends or whoever and try to come up with an innovative idea, a new idea, that or the idea that you never implemented so far, right? So be very cool and calm and try to resolve it in an innovative way. That is what expected for Scorpio ascendant people. Don't be very angry, just try to solve the problem. Once your problem is solved, you are a normal person. If your problem is not solved, you are still a bad person. You may behave badly, but don't do it. Just make yourself comfortable. That's about Scorpio ascendant person. Scorpio ascendant natives. Now for Sagittarius ascendant people. So for Sagittarius ascendant people, it is about the problems with the health. So they have to take care of their health. So you may find new problems, especially related to your lungs, your throat, or your stomach, whatever this particular area, throat, lungs and stomach area. This problem is very sensitive now for you. So avoid having cool drinks, or avoid having any cool drink, just avoid it. Just try to have green tea or whatever. So these are the, and check your gastric problems that you may have, the stomach, your liver or pancreas or whatever. All right, the problems, the gastric problems you may have during the season. So take care of that. The lungs related problems also, take care of that, right? And expenditure. In your expenditure, you may find something new, or you may go for a loan, or you may get help from somebody, right? That is going to help you, that is going to support you, right? So by this time you may try to find getting a loan or getting help from your friends in terms of money. I'm telling you, this loan repayment, all the stuff, you try to concentrate on that. You check different options where the loan interest and all the stuff, right? Where it is very good, then go with that. So these are the normal things, but concentrate on your expenditure. You need a new way definitely to for your expenditure and all the stuff, because you may have new expenditure from now onwards, right? You may get you may try to spend more money maybe, or so your expenditure is having something new energy. So you need to balance that. For that you may go for a loan, but try to go for a very good loan, right? So there are chances that you may go for a bad loan, but check on that, be vigilant, be very slow, be very normal, think twice and pray God, then take the loan, then take the debt from anybody, right? And also take care of your health. So that is the suggestion for Sagittarius ascendant people. And now the next one is Capricorn ascendant. It is a 511 axis. So your lover completely gone, love relationship is completely gone by this time, right? You may have severe problems with your lover. Take care of that. Try to avoid any kind of arguments, discussions. And your 5th house, if you are in bachelor degree, you're facing a lot of difficult time, right? Take care of that. Put more energies on that. But you may get help from your friends. Let us say you are a bachelor, you're studying bachelor degree, you're not understanding anything, you're finding new subjects and new concepts, and completely you're out of your mind, you're not at all understanding them. Just take help from your friends. Your friends are going to be very helpful for you in this season. Take help from your friends. They will guide you, they will make you understand the concepts that you're reading. Don't worry much. Take help from, you may get new friends also in this particular season, 3 to 6 months. You may get new friends, and from them try to learn the subject and do best in your bachelor degree. And for love affairs also, take help from your friends. You may find a very difficult time in your love affair, in your love, you have a lot of love problems, right? Your love problems are very much painful. So just after 19th November, they are going to be increased even more. Take help from your friends, right, and your loved ones, and try to check with that problems. And if you are suffering from a disease, and if you are trying to get a solution for that, you are really stuck up, you don't have any solution for your health issues. Now from where you are getting help? Your 11th house is very innovative, very new, very fresh. Get help from your loved ones, from your friends, that is elder ones also, the elder brother, elder sister. There also, even if you are stuck up in your studies, get help from your elder brother and elder sister. They are of course going to help you for sure. Just try to knock their door. Okay, that is one thing. And now the next one is going to be the Aquarius ascendant. Aquarius ascendant, a 4th house, is severely impacted. The house in which you are living in, you have so many problems with your mother by this time, and the problems are going to be increased. Avoid arguments with your mother. You may get less love from your mother in your house. Just observe. Just understand what she wants. Just make her comfortable. Just make her comfortable. Make her happy. Think on those terms. Avoid arguments with her. Right? She is with you so far, and she has been helping you for so many years, and it's the time for you to help her. Maybe she is having some fluctuations in her mental stage, or in her thoughts, but it's the time for you to understand her. Try. So the domestic life, your emotional happiness, the problems due to relatives, these are all things bothering you. Just be very calm, be very normal, don't be angry, just try to solve those problems, right? And of course, your individual horoscope is very good. You may have less problems also, but if your individual horoscope is also having some troubles, then the problems are more and more. And now, from where you're going to get solution here? From your 10th house, you're going to get some support. 10th house is your work environment, your job. So from your job, you're going to get. From your karma, because 10th house is your karma, do some good karma. Give some money to some poor people. Let's do some good karma. Generate good karma. Generating good karma is something like being normal and making others comfortable, not to boast yourself, not to judge others, and also not to hurt others. This is all good karma. Don't judge others, don't hurt others, don't boast yourself, make others comfortable, you be normal, be happy with what you have, do some good karma. That is how you're going to come out of these problems in your house with your mother, right? Or on sweet lines, there would be someone coming into your house who is also who is something like your brother or your sister, is coming into your house and sharing your mother's love. Your mother is going to allocate less time for you, and also some other time for your other sister or other brother coming into your house during this time. Take care of that, but don't argue with your mother. That is one thing. And now the Pisces ascendant, the 3-9 axis. So you may find other religions very attractive now. You may even try to think of a new religion now. You may try to think of a new philosophy, new morality, all brand new relationship with your father. It's a kind of very amicable relationship, very good relationship. You may come to know about your father more now. And the main thing is your communication. Take care of your communication. Communication is very bad during this time. The efforts that you may need to put are going to be increased during this time. You may need to put a lot of efforts. Your concentration is disturbed. Your focus is completely distracted. Concentration, focus is gone. Subconscious mind is also not teaching you much. So from where you're going to get support during this time? Your father. Your father is going to help you. The mutual relationship with your father is going to help you during this time. Your focus is going to be fixed. Your focus problems, concentration problems, your efforts, your father is going to put some more efforts for you during this time. Take help from your father. It is going to be fructified in the long run. Don't worry much. Of course, problems are for everybody, right? So don't distract yourself. If you're doing some marketing job or brokerage job, it is going to be very tough time for you. Get support from your father. Get support from your religious people also. You will get support from your philosophy, the morality, the base values that you have throughout your life. Your values are going to helpful for you. If your values are very good so far, believe in those values. Those values are going to help you to overcome all the troubles and problems you have in your focus, concentration, or whatever, the subconscious mind. And now is the time your efforts are going to be unsuccessful, right? But still you get support from your father or your religious people or whatever, right? the morality, the philosophy that you have, with them you will come out of all these problems. Even if your efforts are unsuccessful, but still you're going to get some help from them, and you will have a very good situation after that, right? So don't worry, this is about different ascendant analysis here. Thanks for watching this video.